And welcome to another edition of Visit Las Cruces Live, the Real New Mexico podcast. I'm your host, Ed Carnathan, and today we're coming to you live from FARMesilla in Mesilla, New Mexico. Really great place to come and check out. We have our chefs with us today, Chef Becky Windels, and also Sous-Chef Rose Giordano. Did I get that right?
You did get that
All
right.
There we go.
You'd make my dad proud.
All right, thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And we're here in FARMesilla. Ladies, just a tremendous place that you guys have here. Very unique, very interesting. And I'm just going to let you guys set the stage here. You guys just have all kinds of different products, but they're all locally based, regionally based. Talk about the store.
Thank you. Well, we're excited that you're here today and to be able to talk about FARMesilla. We opened in 2016 with the concept of being able to provide locally produced product, New Mexico.
Yeah. So lots of produce. You guys have fresh produce here that you get from farms locally, obviously. What are some of the farms that you guys get the produce from?
So a big provider that we have is Culsa Farms. They have many different items. We have fresh scallions from them, a lot of different wild leafy greens. We also have our microgreens here. They're from one of our vendors, Abundant Nutrition, and he's amazing to work with. So we just have many different people.
And we've had some they'll just bring us wonderful baskets of local pomegranate. We've had some recent purple and green okra.
Right.
And then, of course, we have some pumpkins from Mesilla Valley Maize grown here locally. We're very, very fortunate.
You guys also have meat. It's my favorite thing to talk about.
Yes.
I love to go outside and grill. I have a smoker. Love that. But you guys get all the meat locally as well, right? Regionally.
Correct.
Yes.
Yes, we get a variety from Talus Wind Heritage Ranch.
Okay.
And then we also get some New Mexico ranchers, some out of Deming, and which is all types of cuts of beef.
Well, yeah, you got beef, pork, everything in there, right?
Yep.
I saw, the breakfast, you have chorizo right here,
Mm-hmm.
green chili sauce. Is that like a breakfast sausage?
Yes, I've cooked with it and it's so delicious.
Yeah.
The chorizo was bomb.
Yeah.
You have to try it if you want to stop by.
Amazing. Just looking at it.
Yeah.
Who doesn't want to get up in the morning and crack some eggs, a little chorizo, and have you a breakfast burrito, right?
And we also have farm eggs.
Farm eggs.
Yeah.
So everything here is local, right?
Correct.
I imagine that's the big emphasis
Yeah.
with your store here, and when you guys cook here and everything, you have New Mexico beer and wine as well, right?
Yes, correct.
Yes, we paired up with Shihan Winery for one of our previous events for Valentine's Day, and they make amazing product, and we cooked with it and we paired it, and just working with everybody is so amazing. The community out here is so lovely.
Let's talk about cooking now, because you guys also serve food here as well, right? So you guys get all your produce in your different items, the meat, the different sauce, the spices, everything. How do you guys figure out what you're going to cook?
So we do have a staple menu which has items that everyone loves and craves, and we have to have on the menu. But Rose and I will come in on we're a Monday through Sunday team, her and I, and we'll come in on Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday through
Sunday. And we'll come in and we'll just sort of see what we have that the farmers just has recently brought us, and then we collaborate on a special for the weekend, and our guests are excited. What are you cooking now? What's on the menu this weekend?
Yes.
So
What's that process? You guys just look and say, all right, we got this, and this. What can we do, right?
Yeah.
And you try to just figure out something that you can put together.
There was one week where we just got shipped a whole bunch of cabbages. So we were like, we got to make some cabbage rolls with these. And so, we incorporated the chorizo inside the stuffing, and we had really good ground meat and all of the different squash and zucchini, everything that was local inside. And we just we look at everything that we have and we're just like, what is there abundance of? And let's make something out of it. So we both are very creative minded people, and we just work together so well.
we're very fortunate to have that freedom to be able to do that because I think it comes from here, you know.
Yeah.
Right. Why do you guys think you gel so well together?
I think she told me this the first time she hired me, but she likes tough people.
Yeah.
And we're all pretty
you're
tough
from
in the
Jersey.
game.
Right?
You can't get any tougher.
You can't get any tougher than Jersey.
Yeah.
But you know, I think the biggest thing between us, other than that,
Right.
because she's a very tough woman, is that we just communicate and we're honest about everything. And so if we just say like, hey, like this is what I'm feeling, like she can just make something and I'll be like, I can pair really well with whatever, because we're just both so talented in different areas of cooking.
Now, Chef Becky, you were recently featured in a cookbook. Talk about that.
Correct. That's exciting. New Mexico Magazine just celebrated their 100th year, and they went around and approached some chefs, and there's it's the Centennial Cookbook, and it features 50 different recipes from a variety of chefs. And it is recently just won an award for the New Mexico, Arizona 2024 award for the cookbooks.
Excellent.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm going to show.
Oh, yeah, sure. What's your recipe in there? You got to talk about it.
Yes.
Where did that sticker go?
Oh, here. So it's two.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Beans, greens, and blue corn muffins.
Yes, which
Very
we have
nice.
here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, when the office was here recently, we came in and had lunch, and we had some of those muffins. Those are absolutely top notch.
Yes,
And they're blue corn muffins.
They're completely gluten-free. A lot of our baking that we do here is gluten-free baking, so everybody can come in and enjoy and not have to worry about, oh, is there gluten in my cornbread or in my desserts? Because we do offer a lot of gluten-free options.
Right. And let's talk about the desserts, if we would, for just a second. Now, I'm sure Norm got a great shot of the desserts, and we'll show that here in a second. But you guys' desserts here are just phenomenal.
Thank you.
Talk about your desserts.
Yes, well, there is one cake that was her recipe, and it's amazing. I have now taken on, the responsibilities of making the batter and the frosting for it, but it's our chocolate beetroot cake, and that cake is so delicious. It has the fresh beets that we get, and we also use all of the coffee that we brew here. So a lot of the coffee is also just like sourced.
Right.
So it's just super delicious and gluten-free, and we make everything in-house, and she lets me kind of have free reign with some of the desserts sometimes. So it's really cool because I can just...
If you would tell a kid we're going to have some beet cake, they're probably going to run, right?
Yeah.
But how do you do that and make it so delicious? You put the chocolate and the beets in the cake, and it's awesome.
Well, that's a secret.
No. Well,
but
a lot of time I'll challenge a table to find what's the secret ingredient, and you can't tell it's in there.
Right.
But what it lends moisture and depth, and so it's just a fun way to, I guess, eat your vegetables.
Yeah. So being a chef is kind of like being a mad scientist, is what you're trying to say, right?
We do concoct a lot of stuff in the kitchen.
Yeah,
we do.
Now, is everybody sworn to secrecy? If they work here, they can't. You have to take the oath or whatever, not to give out.
Yeah, I signed a paper.
You signed it,
I can't say anything.
Non-disclosure agreement. Can't talk about anything. Hey, you guys also have the Aggie Corner in here, and it's got all the New Mexico State branded products. So talk about that a little bit.
So the Aggie Corner is just in one little section of our store, and we have a lot of stuff that just, show Pistol Pete and different local vendors. They kind of just make different things. There's candles over there, there's pecans, all different, even some whiskey, I believe, some 6-shooter whiskey, and a lot of people come here just for that.
Yeah,
so.
And the candle, the scent of the smell of victory candle.
Yes.
But yeah, being the voice of the Aggies as I am, it's always great to announce you guys at the games, and they give away a gift card as well. You guys be giving gift cards away at the game and getting some people in here. It's a great idea.
Yes, and we also do have an Aggie breakfast bowl.
Oh.
So it's kind of very fulfilling. There's just the beans that we have the recipe in here for. There's an egg on top of it, our homemade salsa, and just avocado, just piled high with all good things. And you just eat it for breakfast, and it really does make you feel so full and just like ready for the day.
Ready for the day.
Yeah.
All right. Well, seasonings, you guys got that here. Salsas, different salsas. What's the most popular salsa you sell, probably?
I'm not sure. We sell a lot of salsa. We have a salsa corner, and we do have our FARMesilla salsa. So
FARMesilla
we
sauce.
feature that, and it's also bottled as well. You can buy it in a jar, but we sell that through our kitchen. So
Sell that
if you
through
stop
your kitchen.
in, you can come in and try FARMesilla salsa.
Now, when we were talking about the menu earlier, you guys talked about some of your staple items, right? What are some of those that you always have on hand?
Let's see. I would say one of our favorite, a lot of the guests' favorite items are the tortas. We have
Okay.
an achiote lime roasted turkey torta, and that has a little bit of a spicy serrano cabbage slaw, and we use tucum smoked Gouda, and that'll be toasted warm. We also have a ham and Gouda torta, but for vegans and vegetarians, we also have we'll feature our famous sweet potato avocado salad, and that's with a avocado lime vinaigrette, and it's very colorful, very bright. And also our farm grill burrito bowl, which is
That sounds great. Right
wildly popular.
there. Yeah, I would imagine so that's wildly popular. But you guys, you said you're open Wednesday through Sunday.
Our menu is Wednesday through Sunday.
The menu is.
Yes.
Okay. And you guys also have, we talked earlier, the New Mexico wines. You can serve those here. You also have New Mexico-based beer here. I know you guys have what are the beers that you have on tap?
We do a lineup of Marble. We also love Icebox. We also do Little Toad for the canned cocktails.
Yes.
They do an incredible job.
Bosque as well.
Oh, Bosque
yeah,
as well.
Bosque has
Yes.
one seltzer on tap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. You get plenty of stuff here, all kinds of great things to see and do. What's probably the number one selling item that you guys might have here in the store? What do people come in for most? If you had to guess.
Food-wise or
Food wise, whatever wise, whatever you guys have. Like, what do you have to keep stocking the shelves with to keep selling out?
So I think the biggest thing for us is when green chili season comes
Oh,
around.
there we go.
And with green chili season, we roast everything here in-house. We have 2 big roasters, and everybody up front, they learn how to roast, and they just do an amazing job. So we package everything here, and we make sure it's all, following the standards of food safety and precaution.
Sure.
So all of the frozen chilies are packaged properly, and you guys are going to get amazing product. And that's just a big thing. People come here, they buy it by the 40 pounds. Some people buy it by the 100 pounds,
Yeah.
So it just, when green chili roasting season comes up, then we just make a plethora of green
Right.
chili in everything.
And what a season that is, right? Green chili season.
Yes.
We look forward to it all year long.
Yeah.
And it is not here for very long, but it is here. But you guys will have green chili sealed. I know you vacuum seal the bags, right? And what's the process of roasting? Do you have a special process of roasting chilies?
Yes. So when they roast the chilies outside, we all know that they get very hot. So
Right.
when they bring it in, you're not supposed to let them sit in the bag because that can have bacteria fester.
Oh, yeah.
So we lay them out on a flat sheet pan and we just let them cool in our walk-in. And
Oh.
after that, then once it's to the proper temperature, then we'll bag it and we'll vac seal it and put a label on it, expiration date, freeze them.
Yeah.
And, it's all following proper
Yeah.
precaution.
Do you put them in whole? Do you dice them up? What do you do with the chilies?
So the ones for retail, we just have them whole.
Okay.
And so those will be packaged in whole chili, so you guys can take them frozen, or sometimes we'll have them in an ice box, just freshly roasted.
Sure.
And then customers can stuff them or dice them up if they want.
Right.
But usually the skins are off of them, so it's just a lot easier.
Now, you guys serve food here in the store. You can have people in for lunch, but you also do catering. Talk about that.
Yes, we have a beautiful space for catering.
Yeah.
The patio overlooks the Organ Mountains and you can see Mesilla, and it's in the daytime, it's a nice breeze covered
Yeah.
patio. If it's in the evening, just a beautiful sunset. We do pretty much, we'll have a standard idea that we'll present and say, these are some options you can choose from, but a lot of times, because we like to cook seasonally, we'll propose a custom menu to everyone. So, and then that's created, and it's always adventurous.
Sure. Oh, yeah. Definitely, you guys. It's not your run-of-the-mill items that you would see in a restaurant or something. You guys are always coming up with something creative, and like when we were here for our catering, our lunch. You guys just had some outstanding dishes and everything else. It was just a wonderful time.
Yes, we did. For you guys, we did the chili lime quinoa bowl.
Yeah, the chili
And
lime.
then,
Thank you.
Just for a recent event, we smoked some pork, Talus Wind pork tenderloin stuffed with green chili and tucumcari jack.
Yeah.
So it was a huge winner, and
Yeah.
so
And the biggest thing the thing that I enjoyed the most was the bacon. You have to talk about the bacon,
the
please.
sweet hot Serrano
Please.
glazed bacon. Yeah,
Yes.
that's a hot item here. It starts with a base of, believe it or not, 30 chilies are Serrano glaze. So it's like 30. Anyway, it's spicy, but it's sweet. It's
Right.
balanced.
Yeah. Great stuff, wonderful stuff. 1840 Avenida de Mesilla is where they're located in Mesilla, New Mexico, right outside of Las Cruces. Phone number here is 575-652-4626. Ladies, thank you so much for being our guests today. We really appreciate it. And what a wonderful place you guys have here with FARMesilla.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, before we let you go, we always have the final question, the final word here on the Visit Las Cruces Live podcast, The Real New Mexico, is when you're speaking with people that have never been here or they're not from here, what do you tell them is your favorite thing about Las Cruces?
My favorite part
Yeah.
about Las Cruces is just the community out here.
Yeah.
I know the first time I
The
moved
people,
here,
right?
yeah, the people.
The people are wonderful.
Yes, the first time I moved out here, the first thing that they told me to do was, hey, go to the farmer's market on Saturday.
Yeah.
And you realize you keep going every week. It's the same people that you bump into. You make friends.
Right.
The community's just amazing. And everybody's so wonderful and so
Right.
nice. Like, I haven't been to a town that's so welcoming,
Yeah.
as I am from New Jersey. So
Right.
we know how that goes. But everybody here, it's just wonderful to just see the bond that everybody has.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to add and say that I would like to answer the question. One of my favorite things is the food right here at FARMesilla.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank
ladies.
you.
Thank
All right,
you.
that's going to do it for another edition of Visit Las Cruces Live, the Real New Mexico podcast. Catch us on most podcast apps. You can also find us online at visitlascruces.com. That's going to do it for another edition of Visit Las Cruces Live, the Real New Mexico podcast. I'm Ed Carnathan. We'll catch you next time. See you next time.